Most homeowners think that they know what their home is worth until it hits the market. And then one of two things usually happens. It either sits longer than expected or it sells quickly and they're left wondering, did we price it too low? Here's the truth. A fast sale is not a problem. In fact, when your home is priced and positioned correctly, a quicker sale can actually put you in a stronger position as a seller. Because buyers today, they know value when they see it. And when something is priced right, they move quickly. So in this video, I'm going to break down how to figure out what your home is really worth in today's Bowling Green market, and how to price it in a way that protects your equity and attracts the right buyers from day one. If we haven't met yet, I'm Nikki Adams, a realtor here in Bowling Green. I help sellers position their homes strategically so they can sell with confidence and maximize their return. Let's start with one of the biggest misconceptions: online estimates. Zillow, Redfin, they can give you a great general idea, but they are not your home's true value. They use algorithms and broad data, but not your home's actual condition or your upgrades, your layout, or how it compares to other homes right now. And here's something important to understand. These platforms are designed to give broad estimates and connect you with agents, not to replace a real property-specific pricing strategy. So they're helpful for a starting point, but they should never be the final answer. The most accurate way to determine your home's value is by looking up comparable sales. Homes that have sold recently are similar in size, in a similar area, with similar features. But here's the key. We don't look at what they listed for, we look at what they actually sold for, because that tells us what buyers were truly willing to pay. And that's where real value is established. Condition plays a big role. Buyers today are very aware of what they're walking into. If your home is clean, updated, and move-in ready, you're going to attract more attention and stronger offers. If it needs work, buyers will factor that in, and often more than you expect. This is where strategy matters, because sometimes small intentional improvements can make a big difference in your final sale price. Not all areas of Bowling Green are valued the same, even within the same zip code. Value can shift based on neighborhood school zone proximity to amenities and nearby growth. When your home is priced correctly for its specific location, that's when you see the strongest interest right out of the gate. Your home's value isn't fixed. It changes with the market. Buyer demand, inventory, interest rates, time of year, all of these play a role. And buyers today are paying attention. They're watching the market daily. They know when something is priced well, and they act on it quickly. Here's something most sellers don't realize. The goal is not to make your home sit longer to test the market. The goal is to create immediate demand, because when your home hits the market and it's positioned correctly, that's when you get the most showings, the most attention, and the most serious buyers all at once. And that momentum is what creates strong offers and negotiating power. I had a seller here in Bowling Green recently who had the same concern. They said, what if it sells too fast? We walked through the data and looked at the comps and priced it strategically right where the market was responding. Within the first several days, we had strong activity, multiple showings, and serious interest. And they ended up with a strong offer without having to sit on the market for weeks, without constant showings, and without second guessing their price. That's the power of positioning it correctly from the start. Now, on the flip side, overpricing doesn't create leverage, it usually delays it. Because when a home sits too long, buyers start to question it. They assume that there's room to negotiate or that something must be wrong. And that's when sellers start losing control. The strongest position is when buyers feel urgency, not hesitation. Your home's value isn't just a number. It's a combination of data, condition, location, timing, and strategy. And when those things align, that's when you see a strong sale, a smooth process, and the best possible outcome. If you're thinking about selling and want to know what your home is really worth, not an estimate, but a real strategy based on your home and your goals, use the link in the description. I'd be happy to walk you through it. And if you want more videos on buying, selling, and living in Bowling Green, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. I'll see you in the next one.
You need to chill. You need to chill.